What's going on, guys? I got my Salt Supply S2 right here. I have Grimburg Joules V3s, 7.7 grams, 682 to 684 on the bore size on those ones, on mine. I know some people have like 7.2 gram ones, 8.2 gram ones. It just depends, you know, when yours got manufactured and stuff like that. It's about 83 or 84 degrees Fahrenheit out here. I'm gonna put a Crossman 12 gram in my S2, put a drop of oil on the tip. It's been a little while since I used my S2. I had some company over a weekend ago, and they wanted to shoot some of these, they wanted to shoot my rail guns. So I let them do that, but I told them I have like some like less lethal type of stuff, and they were confused at what that was. So I showed them a few of the things I have, and we shot them. And yeah, they thought it was cool. They liked that it didn't kick and stuff. And so I have one in the breech, I have 5 in the magazine, and I have my second mag. Typically with my S2 I'll get like 10 to 11 good powerful shots, and then it starts to die off, but that's perfectly fine because that's kind of what you want a less lethal launcher to do, to just hit hard and have, you know, at least one magazine or 2 mags before you have to switch CO2s or whatever. But realistically, in an emergency, you're not going to be using a bunch of magazines and a bunch of rounds and stuff like that. So I'm going to puncture this. I'm going to wipe off my chronograph. Has a bunch of silicone spray all over it on the screen. So here is the S2. It's punctured, it's pressurized, no leaking, no nothing weird, no nothing. So 7.7 gram Joules V3. Take it off safety. 248. So that's pretty good. Second round. 242. 234. 226. 220. And last round, because I breech loaded one, 206. I'm gonna switch out the mag and reload it with 5 more Grimburg Joules V3s. So far all my Grimburgs have been fine. They haven't cracked, they haven't deformed. I've lost like 2 of them, but that's just because sometimes I miss the target, or I'm shooting from way too far away, or just doing dumb shit with them. So here's the second magazine. 208. 206. 198. Usually on this shot I see a big drop in speed. 184. I got one more round. This will be the 11th shot, I'm pretty sure. 162. So that's kind of the large drop that I was mentioning earlier. I'm gonna check the magazine. Nothing in there. Check the barrel. Yeah, so it's empty. I'm gonna load up 4 more rounds or 5 more rounds and see what it does. Alright, 5 more Grimburg Joules V3s. This is the same CO2. As you shoot your CO2, it's running out of pressure and getting lower and lower. So if I shoot all of these, this is shot 12 through 16. 140, very weak. 106. That chronograph doesn't register under 100, so this is probably less than 100. So yeah, she's out. Did do all 15 shots, but those last magazine was super weak. This has a like twist it to ungas type of cap, twist to degas. I think it was the first launcher that I know of in the US that had that functionality. Shortly afterwards, maybe like 6 or 7 months later, the Pistel X68 and the T4E Gen 2 stuff came out, and those had the twist to degas function on the piercing cap. It's a cool little feature. Now the Beeman has that. It's inside my backpack in there. But yeah, the Beeman BP50 has that also. And yep, that's it for this one. I'm just pretty much checking to see that these function correctly, and it does. Maybe I'll make a video puncturing this, shooting it, letting it charge in sunlight, similar to how I had made a Beeman BP50 video where I have this in the direct sunlight for 2 or 3 minutes, flip it over 2 or 3 minutes, and then shoot it, see what that, if I get a huge spike in pressure, which it probably will. This is a good option. It's just kind of big. It's a little bit smaller than the Saber, but it's kind of big. It's cheaper than the Byrna SD. It's more powerful than the Byrna SD. Questionable if you get a good LE, a Byrna LE, this will probably outperform it. There's a lot of questions about, to me, from all the content I've seen, a lot of questions about why the Byrna pistols are so sporadic or erratic between each model that I see shoot. So I could see 10 or 15 different Byrna LE pistols being shot, and none of them perform the same, like not even close. Some of them do, but most of them, like 60% of them, 70% of them, are all over the place with their speeds. I didn't want to spend nearly $500 on an LE just because of those issues, so I bought this instead. No regrets at all. I've shot 1,500 rounds probably through this at this point, and it's always fired. I've never had any issues with it not firing or like just acting weird or leaking or anything. My pierce caps have been fine. I haven't had any huge issues with like O-rings breaking or anything like that. It's been great. It's about $230. I think right now, if they still have the sale going on, or even during like Black Friday or Christmas time, these will be like $180, $179 or something from saltsupply.com. So yeah, it's a pretty good option. Good truck gun. It's kind of hard to conceal. It's kind of big. So you'll have printing and stuff, or if it's like cold where you live, it might not print because you're obviously going to be wearing more clothes, but at the same time, in cold weather, no CO2 guns operate very well in cold weather. So once you're like at 60 degrees or 55 degrees or 50 degrees Fahrenheit, you'll see a noticeable kind of drop in performance because CO2 is weather dependent. So in hot weather, this puts out more pressure. In cold weather, doesn't put out as much pressure. Anyways, I like my S2. Maybe if they make a compact version, I'll probably buy it. And yeah, that's it. So you guys have a good one, and I'll see you next time.